So basically, Ghana's game against Capeverde is about to start in the AFCON. Ghana will very likely, and stupidly I'd say, play Dede Ayew again in the midfield, just like we did against Comoros in the World Cup qualifier and lost. I mean, there's a coach that's being paid $30,000 or something like that, or $50,000 a month, who doesn't have like the basic common sense. All right, we went and wasted a whole World Cup over Dede Ayew, and now we're gonna waste an AFCON and the World Cup qualifying run over the same person. I mean, Ghana is going basically to AFCON to blow money. Like by now, players have been paid like huge amounts, maybe something like $20,000-$30,000 for doing virtually nothing, and they're gonna crash out, obviously, out of a group stage. Because I just watched Egypt, Mozambique. Mozambique is not playing around. Ghana is extremely very easy to beat because we play two central defensive midfielders, right, in front of a fullback. And the first halves of Ghana is like so terrible, and this all from the coach, the 50,000 or 30,000 a month dollar coach. I mean, who's coached in the EPL, and who just simply doesn't have a common sense. I think it's the first country he's been head coach at, right? He simply just doesn't have a common sense, or he's just so stupid to, think in any way. He's played about 10 games, won only 4, and performed like abysmally in all of them in the first half. Doesn't want to change, doesn't want to try anything sensible and new. Defend and lose. I mean, that's basically what Ghana's doing. My prediction for the game, the best Ghana could do is a draw. I will not be surprised if we lose this one. But the best we do is a draw. If we lose, we're basically out of the tournament because Egypt is going to beat Ghana. And Mozambique is very, very likely, with the confidence they've got from their result with Egypt, very, very likely get away with a draw or even beat Ghana. The reason we're losing is not because we don't have excellent players. We have great players. We have a non-existent team, and we have a terrible, terrible technical team. I mean, the horror of a technical team is topped up by basically out-and-out criminals. Like the head of the FA is basically a criminal, pure criminal. And his bunch of friends he's running the Ghana FA with, extremely unprofessional. They stole an election. The government of Ghana had to basically appoint a coach because the FA boss would have brought in somebody who would be basically working for his agency. And he would have been doing business with this person. They would have put in crappy players. He would have been influencing selections and call-ups. In general, Ghana will not. Definitely we're not winning AFCON. It's not going to happen. Then secondly, qualifying out of a group will be a miracle. It will literally be a miracle for Ghana. So how the FA of Ghana is run is like a microcosm of how the country is run. Extremely corrupt president who is proven to be a career criminal. Spent something like close to $100 million on a non-existent, cathedral. In 2024, 2023, 2022, which African country would think in such a way? I mean, um, in virtually really difficult times where countries are thinking, people are trying to build infrastructure like Senegal, Egypt. The president of Egypt is pushing really hard to get things done. A new city is being built. This guy is just a joker. The president of Ghana is blown through billions and billions of dollars that have basically got us loans and looted with his party. I mean, the country is being run uh, like basically like something like a mafia state or mafia group or something like that. Like rule of law thrown out of the window, a judiciary that is complete rubber stamp. I mean, the Supreme Court is filled with his friends and colleagues, and you know, I mean, at some point, I think that um, is it the head of a secret service or an interior minister or something was saying, hey, I mean, a government cannot win every single case that goes to the Supreme Court by like basically full like everybody in the Supreme Court votes the government way on whatever issue all the time. I mean, the president of Ghana is trying to put in the vice president as to replace him, basically for the purposes of cover up, of looting basically billions of dollars and doing absolutely nothing substantial for the country. You know, yeah. So this is my tips. A quick take on AFCON. Yeah, we'll see. Who's gonna win AFCON? It's very likely going to go to the north of Africa. The only other person, the only other team that stands a good chance will be Ivory Coast. The opening game was excellent. They played beautifully well with passion and all of that. It's a shame I'm not at AFCON for some reasons, but yeah, hopefully the next one is there to attend. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the Ghana game now. See you after the game.